we should probably talk about measurements. There aren't that many to take, to be honest. One important measurement is from your shoulder to the hem. Now, I say the hem and not a part of the body because this is where you can make up your own mind as to where you want the yukata or kimono, what you make to sit. I'm going to make this to my specifications and how I would usually make the yukata. So I'm going to make it to sit from my shoulder down to just above my feet, which is 142 centimeters. I'm 5'11", 178 centimeters tall. So that's how tall I am, and I'm going to make it 142 centimeters, 57 inches long. From here, that's not the length of the body piece, that's half the length of the body piece. So in order to do that, because that's to the hem, finished hem, there's going to be 4 centimeters of hem down the bottom. So 1 centimeter to turn and 3 centimeters for the second turn, if you think of a double turned hem. So I need 4 centimeters at either end of the fabric on top of that. And what would you believe that comes to exactly 3 meters? Isn't that fantastic? So that's actually why I cut it to that length, because I can buy 3 meters of fabric and make a yukata out of that. So that's what I'm doing with this. Because I make it with 3 meters of fabric, I also have on the side, when you look at the wide pattern, you see that the sleeves are cut at the same length of the body but then cut in half. There's a lot of halving in this pattern. The whole body piece measurement is double of your shoulder to hem measurement. Your sleeve measurement, the whole sleeve is your shoulder to hem measurement, and then the sleeve hanging down is half of that. The collars and the okumi, the front overlaps, they're half the width of the fabric, and the overcollar is half the length of the undercollar. There's a lot of that logic and symmetry and finding things by folding them in half, and it just makes it so easy to sew. So that's as far as length goes. If you're doing this maybe for the first time, do it to these specifications or a little bit shorter by making the hems a bit deeper, because then you can do it exactly how it says. If you want though, if you're confident, make a shorter one. You can make it just to your thighs, but you just have to measure from your shoulder down to your thigh and then double that and add your hems to both ends. Remember to measure over and over again, and if you're going to use an expensive fabric, if you're planning to make an expensive fabric with this, always make a sample first out of something cheaper. Buy something similar, and buy cheap cheesecloth or buy some cheap muslin and make it out of that first, so you know that your seams match and that it fits. Then make it out of something expensive. Don't go ruining expensive fabric just because you don't want to make a sample or a toile first. You should always toile.